Hey everyone, welcome back to the pflag series. In previous video we covered an overview of pflag. In this video we will focus on positional argument in pflag and we will understand them using a very familiar tool, that is kubectl. Let's start with simple kubectl command. So here kubectl get pods. Kubectl is a command. Get and pods, these two are positional arguments. They are not flags. Positional arguments usually answer the question that what is the action do you want to perform and on what resource. Here we are trying to perform get operation on the pod's resource. Now let us see this command. Kubectl get pod hyphen n let's say server hyphen o YAML. Here hyphen n and hyphen o are flags. The flags modify the behavior while positional argument define what command operates on them. Let's try to do the same thing in our code. Let's remove this code first. Now first of all we need to call parse function. So we need to call parse function pflag dot parse, and then we need to call args function to read all args. So pflag dot args, it returns slice of ours with all the position arguments. It returns slice of strings. So we can assign it to a variable, but we can directly print them. So let's just print them directly. Okay, so let's run this code. Go run main.go get pods. So it prints get and pods as the positional arguments. Now we can also, since it is a slice, we can let's try to get a 0th element, which is 0. So this returns get. Let's say try 1 first element, it return pods. Let's try 2. It should return a error, which is expected because slice has only 2 elements and we are trying to read out of bound, out of range element. To know how many arguments we have, either we can call length method like we do normally. Let's first assign it to a variable args, and then pflag dot args. Let's remove this one. Let's remove this one. We don't need it. Remove this one as well. They are all args. Let's print them like we did before. Args. Now let me try to print first and second element. So args 0th element and first element like this. Let's run this code again, and then we try to access range out of range element, which returned error. For the simple side, what we can do, we can also only can try to see if the length is not out of bound, out of range, by just calling len method of slice. But there are other better method to better functions to know the length, right? So we can call fmt dot println p flags as n args. This returns the number of arguments we are passing. So let's run this code again, and let's pass some random a b b b c c c. So it prints all the elements, which is all positional arguments, and number of element it is. So this is another way to print number of elements, a number of positional arguments. Now we try to get individual argument by index, index on slice, which which doesn't look good, because we may need to check the length, number of elements it has, right? So better way to do is to call another method, which is a simple method. We can call, let's say, fmt.println, and let's do it directly. Pflag dot args. So please note here that we are calling args here. We are calling arg here. It expects the integer value, so we can pass any valid integer value. So let's run this code. So it prints pods because I'm passing 1 here. What if I pass the value which is out of range, let's say 3? It will just print empty string because it doesn't have anything at this position. So this is the safer and better way to read a positional argument by index. So similar to this narg, we can also know the number of flags we are passing. There is a method, but let's first add some flags, right? So we tried to get here something like we did kubectl get pods -n server and -n -o YAML. So let's add these two flags as well. Let's say namespace colon equal to pflag dot string p. We are using string p because we want to use shorthand like -n. We don't want to type -- namespace here. So full argument name is namespace, short name is p, so n, and then default namespace is, let's say, default, and description is namespace space of the resources. Similarly, we'll do -o. So I'll say output. This is output. I'll rename it to O. Output, default output is empty, and I'll say output of resource. Now this is similar to what we tried, get pods and namespace and output format. Okay, so we are parsing it, we just need to print them. Okay, so let's print them. After args, fmt.println namespace equal to namespace, and then output equal to output. Let's run this code. What the heck? Okay, sorry, we're trying to run get pods on kubectl. We don't want to do this. We want to do this on our code. So I'll run main.go get pods -n server -o YAML. What happened here? It says line number 11, it says something string -o. Oh, we don't want to do hyphen here. We just want to say O. Okay, let's run again. So this is pointer. We need to have asterisk here as well. So now we have namespace as server, output as YAML, and we have two positional arguments. So like I said, similar to number of argument, we can also say number of flags we are passing. So let's say n flag, 2 flags. If I remove last one, it will say 1 flag. Okay, so this is similar to what we saw in kubectl. Kubectl get pods and then some flags, right? So let's do this in some better way, so it will look good in output. So we'll just print it, fmt.println calling %s function on the %s resource of %s namespace in %s format. This would be -f /n. Let's remove these things. Let's say pflag arg 0th element similar to pflag arg first element, then namespace the string and output the string. Now let us build this code and generate binary as kubectl and try to run similar type of command. So go build -o kubectl. It will generate output the binary as kubectl, so it will run this command as kubectl, but it is not actual kubectl, but it looks similar. So this is local kubectl, and then get pods -n API -o wide. Let's see what is the output. So this is calling get function on pods resource of API namespace in wide format. We can try other type as well. Let's say get deploy and server namespace and in YAML format. Yeah, get function on deploy resource of server namespace in YAML format. Yeah, that's it for this video. Thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe and share with your friends.